Poppin' gang. We out here back on the iFizzy with it. But I'm about to start this 365 Create 365 BTS. Um and I don't know if it's gonna be daily, but I'm kinda just gonna come on here and just talk about how I'm feeling about making the show, what I've been learning, some stories, some lessons, stuff like that. Um and this chunk is basically just gonna be like my journal, like my thoughts. Um and kind of like what my daily talking heads used to be. So I kind of still want to I really want to make Create 365 a valuable show and have it like so you can learn things from what like I'm showing in the show, but at the same time like it is entertainment, and so if you want that like if you want that like raw connection, like that 101 like story, like those real like lessons, just like pure like just straight up like this is your kind of content, then I will be making more of this stuff. But I wanted to come on here and talk about how for the past like 5 days I've been saying that I don't feel like it. It's been pretty interesting because at the end of the day I know I'm just gonna keep going anyway, so it doesn't matter. Um, and I think that's really cool because it's taken me a long time to get to this point. Like it's taken me a long time to get to the point where I wake up not feeling like it at 4 a.m. and I'm still like, yeah, still gonna get up. um, I think that's really really cool. Um, but thing is like that takes time, and it also takes direction. It takes clarity, especially in um. You know, I learned this yesterday from Dr. K. Actually, I was watching one of his past streams from a couple months ago, I think, but it was on purpose and meaning. It was basically on this on the four yogic principles on alleviating suffering, and there are four obviously, but there is I don't remember all the Sanskrit words. I don't only remember two of them, but there's wealth, there is pleasure, there is dharma, which is one of the Sanskrit words, which is like loosely translated to duty, but it more so means what you're meant to do, what only you can do. I'll expand more on that. And then there is moksha, which is like liberation. And my picture isn't exactly clear on that one. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna be talking more about dharma, but moksha is basically kind of it's pretty similar to like almost feeling like you are like detached, like you don't have expectations, almost like these like earthly things like they don't necessarily hold you, like tie you, and so like you are at peace regardless, kind of. I'm pretty sure that's like the general idea. If that's wrong, sorry. But dharma, I have a very good understanding of dharma, and I feel like I have like almost truly realized what I want and who I want to serve and what I want to be and what I'm really doing this for. And one, like, of course, I'm doing this for me. Like, let's just keep it straight. You know, we all got to keep it real here. I love art. I love to make stuff, so I want to do that for my creativity. I want to do this for my financial freedom. I want to do this for my location freedom. I want to do this for my fulfillment. So I want to do this for me, but at the end of the day, like, I want to do this for others too. I want to do this for my family. I want to do this for my parents. I want to do this financially for my parents mainly, especially my mom. My mom has multiple sclerosis, which is a neurodegenerative disorder, and she could really use the money to make sure she's financially like stable and never has to worry about that, so she can only focus on her health and her recovery, just being the best version of herself for as much time as she has left. Because we honestly, I don't know how much that is, and that's scary and it sucks, but that's how it is. And for my dad, like my dad's been grinding for 25 years, and you know I feel like I have this duty, you know, especially as his first son, like to you know I feel like his heir, like I have to take that weight off his shoulder. You know, like the prince has to step into the crown, and that's been an interesting role, um, especially because the prince hasn't always been home, you know, near the king. But um, I think it's it's something that I want and that I know I'm going to step into regardless of if I'm in the kingdom or not. You know, it's not like Black Panther is always in Wakanda, right? Your dharma is basically what only you can do. It's like if no one else is gonna do this, like if it's no, it's not even if no one else is gonna do this. It's if I don't do this, who else will? It's like who else has the skills? Who else has the capabilities? Who else has the empathy? Who else has the passion? Who else has the story? Who else has the drive? Who else has the reason? Who else has the gifts? Who else has your vision? It's like nobody, bro. Your dharma is uniquely yours, and the thing is, that's why it's hard to find sometimes. But the thing is, it's in us, and the thing is, it's not about going out into the world and trying to discover something. It's about cutting out the noise and introspecting, going back and seeing what you already have and understanding that that is what you need to actualize to become your highest version. That is the truth, like for real. I feel like I'm doing that in this very moment. Like I genuinely believe that on the other side of Create 365, like I'm going to be looking back and being like, holy shit, what the fuck did I just do? That kid was insane to think he could pull this off. And he did it. Like, that's how it's gonna be, man. And if you just have that genuine belief in yourself, if you have that conviction, if you have that confidence, if you know you're gonna show up regardless of the excuses, if you know you're gonna do the work even if you don't feel like it, if you know you're gonna wake up at 4 a.m. so you can try to get your video done by 10 a.m. but fail and get it done by 4 p.m. Yo, let me tell y'all, in the past 4 days, I've maybe gotten 20 hours of sleep. Keep hustling, baby. Thumbs out.